Hi, hi. Today is Friday, and today the whole day I was reading this book, Once Upon a Broken Heart. I'm on page 269. Um, I don't know, like this book, so many things have been like happening in this book, and it's really nice to read. Like I was just reading in a flow. It's like flowing like water, like there's like so many things happening one after the other, and it's like flowing. It's like a fairy tale, right? Like this book is kind of like fairy tale is something. Yeah, it's really nice. I've never read something like this before. And um Jack, I really like Jack's because Jack's is kind of like, he's kind of like really mysterious. Like in the beginning he never says why he's doing what he's doing, and he's like so mysterious. He appears out of nowhere, and then it's like he says things, he does things, and no one knows why he's doing that. And yeah, he's really mysterious. Like I really like him. He's really nice, and I think he's the only one who's like practical in this book, because Evangeline, right? Her name is Evangeline. Yeah, Evangeline is kind of like I don't know, is that what you call delusional? I don't know, she's a bit delusional. I think that's what is called as delusional, because like I don't know, like the way she was thinking about things. And yeah, I think that's how it's supposed to be. Like, that's how the story is supposed to be. And that's how fantasies work, I guess. I don't know. But I'm really enjoying this book. It's really good. And there's like so much going on, and so many things happen one after the other, one after the other. I wouldn't say like I love it, absolutely love it, but I do really, really like it. Yeah, I do really, really like it. Like, it's really good. And I'm excited. To read the next book and see what will happen. There's like 100 pages left, I think. 400 pages. Yeah, 100 pages left. So, I'll probably finish it tomorrow because I'm like really interested. I might finish it tonight itself if I don't sleep soon. Like, I don't know if I'll sleep soon, because usually at 10 o'clock I feel like really sleepy. So I don't know if I'll sleep soon. Um, if I don't sleep soon, I'll probably finish it today or I'll finish it tomorrow. And it seems like a really good book, and I'm excited to read the other two books. I think Jax and Evangeline are gonna fall in love. I'm not sure, because I saw like a reel online saying that villain gets the girl. So I think Jax is the villain in this book. So I think he gets the girl. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't watch all these reels because it kind of spoils. It's kind of like a spoiler, like. But it's kind of predictable. I think that Evangeline and Jax will end up together. Um, but yeah, I don't know. It's good. Like, I think it's really good. It's like a really nice start to fantasy genre. I am enjoying it, and it's good. Yeah. So that's what happened today. And you know what happened, like my power, my eyesight power reduced. I don't know how it happened, but my power has reduced. It's like magic, like my power reduced. And then I had that's why I was feeling irritated whenever I wear my glasses. I told you, like, since last couple of months I'm not able to wear my glasses because I'm feeling irritated. Yeah, so I think it's because my power reduced, and I had to like go to lens cart and give change the lens and all that. Like, I will get it next week, so I have to wait till I get my glasses back. Till then I'm partially blind. Yeah, so I have to wait till I get my glasses back next week. So I gave that. That's all that happened these last couple of days. I didn't really do anything apart from that, and I was just listening to music, and that's it, just existing. Like I didn't really do anything apart from that. Um, yeah, so that's what's been happening. Yeah, and I'm like sticking to my routine, even if I don't do anything in a day. My routine is kind of like intact. Like I always walk, I always get up early, I sleep early, I drink 2 liters of water every day, I always eat healthy as much as I can. So my routine is always intact, even if I don't really, do anything that day. Like anything, like even if I'm like doing nothing that day, I make sure that these are the things that I always do. Like I stick to these things so that my day doesn't feel like it's like, wasted. Because yeah, like sometimes I just don't do anything. Like I don't really function at all. I don't do anything at all. Like, but I make sure I do these things which I told you. Yeah. So that's how it's going. One more thing is that, like, even though like Evangeline is a bit like delusional kind, like even though she's like that, I really like the fact that she has really good values. Like her values are always like, like good. Like she always does the right thing, even though she makes like she thinks in a bit like I don't know if it's like stupid, like some things that she thinks is like really like um it is kind of like silly. Yeah, silly is the word, not stupid, silly. Yeah, some things that she thinks is kind of like silly, but even though it's like that, I feel that like at the end of the day she always does the right thing. Like and it kind of like surprises Jax, because he doesn't like expect I don't know, like it's kind of like heroic, like what she's doing, and it kind of takes Jax a bit aback. Like he'd be like, oh, that's what you're gonna do. Yeah, and it's like it's actually really good. Like um and I do get her, like I do get why she thinks that way. It's because of all these things that's happening to her. So yeah, if you're in that world, and if you're like stuck with doing all the things that she has to do, then probably it kind of makes sense why she thinks like that. And yeah, I guess it's kind of I don't know if it made sense, but I think I do get it. um I don't know. I just like the whole vibe of this book. In the beginning, I found it like a bit silly. Like I couldn't like get into the world and follow like what was happening to a point. Like I was like, oh, this is so silly. Like why is she thinking like this? What is happening? But as I kept reading it, I told you, right, it goes like water. So it kind of flows like water. Like so as I kept reading it, I'm like fully invested in the story, and I want to know what will happen, like what will happen next, and how Jackson and Evangeline will fall in love. Probably they're gonna fall in love, and I want to know how they will fall in love and all that. So yeah, so I want to tell you that as well. And I really like this line in So Long London, um, when Taylor Swift says, two graves, one gun. Yeah, that's really nice. Two graves, one gun. That's so nice. And I also like, she says, right, like in Florida, like she'll be like, is that a bad thing to say in a song? And I'm like, every time I listen to that song and I come across that line, is it a bad thing to say in a song? I think no, no, Taylor, it's like a totally badass thing to say in a song. Yeah, I always tend to think like that. Yeah, so Yeah, that that's like good. Um, and another thing that makes me sad in LOML, I forgot to tell you last time. There's another line which is like I forgot. Which is like I wish I could unrecall how we almost had it all. Oh my god, that is so sad. Like that made me cry. The first time I heard it, I started crying. Like there were so many lines in that song. The first time I heard it, I was just crying throughout the song. Yeah, like I wish I could unrecall how we almost had it all, and I'm like, oh my god, so sad. Like, yeah, yeah. And also in Cassandra, she says, when the truth comes out, it's silent. Like, yeah, like when whatever was happening, it was like there were riots in the road, and they were like burn the witch or something like that was happening. And then when the truth comes out, it's silent. Like that is so true. Like if you think about it, that is so true. That's quite literally what happened to me as well, I think. I don't know. Yeah, and she says like, what would you do if it becomes who you are, like same. Like, yeah, same. I totally relate to that song. I totally relate to Thank You Amy as well. I really like Thank You Amy. I know it's like, for a certain person in her life, but when I listen to it, I can relate so much to it that it kind of becomes like a song that I would write for someone in my life, like because I have had experiences where people have bullied me. So when I listen to that song, it's like so relatable. Like that's exactly what I would say to someone who has done things like that in my life. Like so many things that Taylor has gone through, I have gone through as well. Like, so that's why I relate to her so much, because like so many things, like the whole entire Reputation album, I don't know, it kind of got me through so much of darkness in my life, and so many things like that. Not just Reputation, like most of her songs, like I can relate so much to it. Like I can relate to what she's thinking most of the time. Like I know, I kind of feel it, I get it, like when Taylor says something, I'll be like, yeah, I get it, Taylor. Like same. Yeah, yeah. So that's why I like her so much, because like so many things that has happened to her, and which she goes through, and her emotions and all that, like I can understand, and I feel the same, and I'll probably, yeah, I feel the same way. And sometimes I, like when something happens in my life, like I do think, like most of the times I know what I should be doing and what I should be thinking, how to get out of it. Like I do know it. But like certain things that happen, like the way she puts it across, like the way she, um what is the word, the way she sees it and overcomes it, and the way she um, thinks about certain things, and how she um, stands up for it. No, what I was saying, like what I'm trying to say is that the way she overcomes that hurdle, um, it's kind of like she tells me how to think about certain things that happens in my life. Like I wouldn't know like what I should be thinking in that point of view sometimes, like how I should face that problem, or what I should be thinking about it, or something like that. Like I wouldn't know it. Like I do know a lot of things, and most of the time I think in like impractically sometimes. Like, and also I tend to be a bit soft, but then she'd be like, okay, this is how it is, and this is how it should be dealt with. And I'll be like, okay, I am supposed to think like this is how I should see it. I don't know if it makes sense, but that's how I feel about certain things. Like Like she'd be like, okay, this is how you should see it, this is how you should be thinking about it when these kind of things happen to you, you know. Yeah, like I know, like I don't know, like I just feel like sometimes she tells me how to think about certain things that happen in my life.